the power of the winds.
Alright, we're going into our first game here against Lord Farquaad in Windfury Wednesday. This is a single-elimination tournament, so if I don't win this series, I will be out of the tournament. I'm definitely mentally preparing here. Going to be going in with the Master of Pain deck first, probably switching either to Priest, my Pauper Priest, which is doing surprisingly well, or the Ethereal Secrets, depending on what he's playing. We're really mentally preparing. It's the second mental preparation. Alright, Druid. So my Ethereal Secrets deck would have been a better choice, because it's really strong against Druid. Wow. There's Adventurer still in here. He should be gone. Okay, gotta keep the cantrip. Okay. Ooh, nice. That's a pretty strong play for early control. Definitely a big thanks to everybody who suggested this replacement for the Armorsmith. This is definitely much stronger in almost every matchup. So let's get that War Axe out. Just leave it there. Don't use up a charge yet. Gonna use it for clearing minions out. Bum bum bum. 7 cards, okay. She's got the coin, of course. Alright. So we're just gonna ignore her. No reason to kill her. In fact, she's a great target for the Acolyte to attack and get some card draw off that. Alright, so looks like he's wanting to just take out the Acolyte. You know, it's just fine. It eats up a card. Eats up his turn using mana, and it gives me the draw still, so it cycles, right? It's not too bad. Commanding Shout, not very useful. So we have the Weaponsmith, and we have a weapon out, so maybe we should start using those charges. I'm thinking that might be a good idea. But first, let's shield block to see what we draw. Slam, alright. So let's do this. Normally I would never do that, it's just we do have the Weaponsmith waiting in the wings. I mean, the weapon she gives isn't as good as the Fiery War Axe, but it's not very efficient to just keep her in our hand for so long. So this is fine, right? Look at that. Let's just smack this guy up. Play the Weaponsmith. Get our shiny new axe. What's this axe called? Battle Axe. Get our Battle Axe out. Let's close this portcullis. I don't want any oh shit! I don't want any reinforcements coming in. There we go. So he's got 8 cards. I'm assuming he's playing some variant of the legendary heavy druids that we see in the metagame all the time now. Actually, my priest isn't bad against druids either, but I prefer not to have to use that. This is a 3-deck tournament, but you really only need 2, because it's a best of 3, except for the finals. He's going to do that 2 damage, and then probably trade off like that. This is fine, because then we can slam his little druid, and afterwards smack it with the axe. Oh, so he's going to try and keep this guy alive here. Makes sense. So let's slam him. Questing, interesting. We probably don't want him out right now. Unless we do something like questing, and then execute this guy. Yeah, let's do that. Let's clear this guy off the board here. Let's put the questing out. Let's execute. Probably don't need 2 charges in our hand, so we just do the charge here, boost him up. Just keep the beatdown going. Or started, I guess, because that was the first damage we did. He's got 7 cards, I've got 4, 5, 6 basically. I think he still has the coin. It's just my phone going off. Alright. The Smith, that's fine. Wrath, and then, okay, so yeah. That did some good damage for him. Garubashi. Alright. Let's get the Garubashi out. Armor up, and then smack the Pyromancer. So ideally we'll have a situation where we smack him, and then we can get the execute off and a rampage. Smack a big creature, that is, or a small creature, hopefully. Just to get the damage going on this guy. He's got 6 cards, including the coin, I believe, unless I've totally missed the coin play. I've got 5. So we're pretty even on terms of card advantage. He's got a slight health bonus on me.
I have no time for games.
Sylvanas, alright. Interesting. How do we deal with the Sylvanas? I guess we just lose our Garubashi. What else do you do? Taskmaster. It's a crappy situation. We could play the RNG game.
I wonder.
Alright, the RNG game being we Cruel Taskmaster our Garubashi, then we throw a Garubashi at Sylvanas. He'll have 1 health, and then we can execute if he steals it. Yes, let's do this. So which one does he get? That one, that's fine. And then we'll rampage our guy to survive. I mean, it's not ideal. He probably has something to get rid of this, but I'm just hoping he doesn't.
I must safeguard.
Ooh, silence. Oh no, 2 damage. Oh, because he's just going to trade off, yeah. Battle Rage is not great right now. Let's just armor up. Wait for something good to happen. Not in a great situation. This executes pretty good, because if he does play some massive creature, we just have the option of killing it. He's gonna take the draw. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. We just didn't get out what we needed. I mean, if we got a Pyromancer right now, it's possible that we could just sort of combo off in such a nice way, but it's not terribly likely. Because with a Pyromancer, we drop the Pyromancer. We'd probably go Commanding Shout, Execute, Charge, Battle Rage, all that good stuff. And we could possibly clear the board. So Pyromancer, please draw. Nope, Whirlwind. Not a great card right now. So we could Battle Rage for 1. We could also Commanding Shout for 1 and hope we draw Pyromancer. It's Commanding Shout for 1. Draw. Inner Rage, not what we wanted. It's Battle Rage for 1. Windfury Wednesday, okay. So we gotta do something like this. Execute. Windfury Wednesday. Smash this guy. Armor up. Not a great turn for us. Like, look at that, 12 cards left. There's 2 Pyromancers in there, 1 Gurubashi, 2 Frothing Berserkers. That's horrible for us.
My shield for Argus.
It's probably going to be game. I mean, not even the Pyromancer saves us now. So cleave, just see what happens. Actually, I probably should have attacked first. But we can do this. Armor up. Terrible draws this game.
Where shall I strike?
Yeah, charge, okay. If we had a brawl in this deck, that might save us, but we do not have a brawl. So the only hope is to come back with the secrets deck. $11 cards, both Pyromancers are in there. Definitely gonna play this out till death, just because I want to. Well, I guess if I don't draw it this turn, whirlwind. Yeah, okay.
Well played. I choose.
Crappy luck with the Pyrosmith draws. Switching up to secrets. We're going into our second game here. We lost the first one.
You asked for it.
Trying to beat a Druid. Druid is a good matchup for us. With the Ethereal Arcanist deck. So, not great draw, but hopefully we can make this work. You have the nice Frostbolt for the early removal, and then the Arcane Intellect for some draw. Vaporize isn't the greatest secret. I mean, the other option was to keep the armor, but that gets triggered just as quickly, so... Okay, double Frostbolt, that's actually looking a little bit better, insofar as it's good removal early game. I mean, I'd rather get these early on than later. They're usually more useful early on. Right, so this is the board that we like, because we like the all carrots. Now, however many carrots we get in our first planting is really indicative of what's going to happen in this game. Look at that double carrot. That's pretty good. Let's see how fast we can get another carrot. Pretty good. RNGesus favors us today. It is most blessed of creations, the carrot. So I'm thinking we're going to coin into an Arcane Intellect. I think that's the best play. Okay, we got an Arcanist and a Polymorph. So next turn we could put out a Vaporize in order to buff the Arcanist, but I'm thinking he's going to have a creature out by then. Innervate, yeah, okay. What's it going to be? What beastie is it going to be? Okay. So I'm actually thinking Vaporize is the best choice, because he'll just run the guy into it. Right, and if he does that, we had such an efficient trade, because it's effectively a 2-for-1, because he had to use Innervate to get him out. If he doesn't play him, then we have an Ethereal Arcanist next turn that's going to be starting to buff, but he'll be kind of weak to what he has, so I probably actually won't play the Arcanist if that happens. And he tests. Beautiful. That's great for us. We don't mind that happening at all. Okay, I don't want to mess with the carrots, so we can get rid of this kite, I guess. That's fine. And the attacks. So I'm thinking we're just going to Frostbolt him out of existence. Yeah, that's not a bad play, so we can frostbolt him. And then we have this secret keeper out. So when we play our next secret, get a little creature, and then we have the Arcanist as well. Though I guess we can't play both the Arcanist and the secret next turn, which is a shame. Okay, so he's gonna use the Wrath on it. I mean, I'm not too sad about that. Oh no, he's using it for the draw. That's interesting. Oh, because he can kill with the hero power. Yeah, sure. So he's got 5 cards. That's fine. Okay, Flame Strike, good. I'm a little worried that we're not getting more secrets. Though it is nice that we have a clear board, so we can get the Arcanist out, because we can Arcanist and Frostbolt just to lock down whatever it is that he's going to be playing. And we got this Pyroblast here, still not nerfed, because Blizzard, as always, cannot properly update the game. They seem to be having problems applying the patch. Right, there was supposed to be downtime today, but there wasn't. And there was a blue text post saying that okay, this could be fine, depending on if he follows it up with anything. 4 mana, there should be something to follow up. Okay, just that, that's fine. So we go Arcanist, and then Frostbolt. Ooh, another Arcanist, that's pretty cool. So we got our Arcanist growing. It's going to be a big boy pretty soon. Oh, Fun 5's pretty big already. So against a Druid, this is pretty good because Druids don't have any hard removal that is commonly run. Their hard removal again is Naturalize, which nobody runs. At least nobody good. There are uses for it, and I think it is kind of undervalued, but I don't expect him to have Naturalize. So you can like Starfall it, or the other one, but it doesn't look like he will. And soon it'll be too big for him to do that. What else do we got? I hate these Sylvanuses, but we got the Polymorph, so we're fine. We're fine. So now let's get that Polymorph. Let's kill the Sheepy. We're actually going to kill the Novice because we don't want him running into our secret. We want to keep the secret out to keep this guy growing. We get some good Flame Strike play coming up. If we draw a secret, we got a good Kirin Mage secret Ethereal Arcanist combo going. Alright, all in one turn, pretty strong. Cone of Cold, we got the nice delay. I think Cone of Cold is stronger than Blizzard in this deck.
This time for sure.
Oh. Devil Sword. So right now, ideally, we get a secret. Because then we get another Arcanist to start growing. Okay, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna try and take out the Devil Sword, or? Yeah, it looks like he's gonna put everything into taking out the Devil Sword. We don't care about the health, but that was a lot of cards that he used. So we do this, and we sort of just hope that he doesn't run this guy into me. If we lose the Arcanist, then we're basically depending upon mirror images to win the game, which isn't great. You know what? Fireballing him might have even been reasonable. Super overkill, but preserving the secret's super important.
I wonder.
Anything else we can do? You can turn the light off, open the door. These things grow back, so why bother? Ah, he runs it into the secret, that sucks. So we badly need to draw a secret. Very badly. Mirror image would be the best one to draw. Ancient of Lore, okay. He's gonna take the heal. Well, he can't take the heal, he's gonna take the draw, obviously. Derp. Okay. I think this next draw is absolutely critical. Yes, and we got it. We got him. We got Osama. Alright, so we do the Kirin Tor. Play our free counterspell. We fireball this guy to the face. We ping him. We throw this guy. He grows to a 7/7. This counterspell is also going to protect the Arcanist from removal. Though at this point he's going to need to burn 2 cards on any kind of removal. Because he's already used his Think Master. You could see something like he could give it Taunt, and then he could Black Mage it, but that Taunt would be countered because of the counterspell. So I think we're pretty safe with the Arcanist. Another option is if he had the Druid of the Claw, and the Druid card that could give +4 to attack, he could charge a 4 or an 8/4 into it. That's a possibility. Unlikely, though. And also, that would be countered by the counterspell, so I think we're really safe. And like, nobody runs that +4 attack anyway. At least not in this deck. So, swipe, counterspell. Nice. I mean, it's going to stop our guy from growing, but we're going to draw another secret, because there's just so many secrets in this deck, and we've only drawn 2 of them. No, 3 of them. Should be about 5 more in here. 1 in 3 chance to draw. We've got stall, we've got direct damage, we've got board clear.
I wonder.
It's going to be another Ancient of Lore. Or Ancient of Lore 6 or 7. I totally forget. 7. Okay.
My eyes.
That's fine. He's going to Wrath out the Kirin Tor Mage. Okay. Mirror Entity. Nice plays. Orange Jesus, you are my Lord and Savior. Again, because we want to make sure this guy is as protected as possible. Don't need to start going for the face until I have to. Now, we have a Mirror Entity out against a Druid with 10 mana. Late game. We have a Pyroblast in our hand. We got a Cone of Cold and a Flame Strike. This is pretty good. Ideally, we'd have a Polymorph, because Polymorph Mirror Entity is one of the strongest plays in this deck. The fact that he's taking so long to think makes me think he's got a pretty bad hand. I'm thinking he doesn't have any big drops. These carrots are doing pretty well. He's got a thinner hand, or a thinner deck rather. So in fact, with this Secrets deck, I've won quite a few times by stalling the game out till the end. Okay. So that's not ideal, because if you can do 2 more damage, we're pretty much screwed. But yeah, like I was saying, I've won quite a few just by fatiguing. It's kind of weird that that happens, but it does happen.
Where shall I strike?
It's gonna be the Charger, yeah, okay. And then I get the Charger as well. It's not great, because he's gonna... I mean, that trade is pretty obvious, right? Mana Worm. So we do the classic Mana Worm into Pyroblast, into attacking with the copied Druid of the Claw. So, probably we'll get a chance to boost this guy next turn. So I'm thinking we'll be doing 7 damage. Pretty good against 15. Okay, so that's a taunt. It's not great. We didn't have a Mirror Entity out. Cone of Cold. So what, we just keep stalling? It's not great. This game might be lost. I'm sorry to say. I think we have 1 more Polymorph, which we basically have to stall out for. So we're gonna freeze. Can you do that? Actually, this isn't as bad as it seems, because we'll do the Cone of Cold, and we'll peck again, and then we can probably Flame Strike and deal with him. Just at a huge loss to our creatures, which is the problem. So let's do some math here, right? Flame Strike will do 4, bring him down to 5. And then the quote-unquote... Actually, we could probably keep this guy alive, the Druid of the Claw alive, which is nice. Maybe even better, depending upon what we actually draw. He's only got 2 cards, 10 cards left in his deck.
I hope you like my invention.
He's gonna deck himself. It's fine with me. Only this still costs 3. It'd be a nice play next turn. Bum bum bum. Do I still have Nosdramu in this deck? I think I do. That could actually work. Thalmos. Okay. Ah, crap. Alright. This is less than great. We do have another Flame Strike, which is nice. But I think we cold like this. Cold like this. Yeah. We Flame Strike him, actually. And we're actually going to run this guy into there, because I don't want the Thalnos trading. Next turn we can board wipe. So we're in a top decking battle, and I think I've got the better top decking. Unless this is just like a huge creature right now. But I think he'd play it already if it was. But then again, I play quite quickly and do that kind of a thing.
What to do?
What to do indeed. What's the choice, I wonder?
Who dares
Scenarios.
to land?
Oh, that puts things out of Flame Strike range, so we're going to take a round of damage. Not ideal.
I'll never tell.
I actually think that's the right choice. I don't think he's going to buff this guy, or heal him. And the Flame Strike will take care of him next turn. So he got a card from Thalnos, and he got a card from the normal draw. We really need Frost Barrier. Really, really need Frost Barrier. Not great. So it'd be nice if you took this out, just like, oh, I'm going to be super cautious and take out the Secret Keeper. That'd be great for me. Yes! Overly cautious Druid. So that Secret Keeper saved me 5 life. Not bad for a 1-cost minion. Okay, we got the Polymorph, but that doesn't make any sense. Just the Flame Strike is fine. Right, so let's see this. 5 cards, 9 cards. That includes an Arcane Intellect. So this could really be 6 if I play the Arcane Intellect, which I will if I draw it. You got 2 Frost Barriers in there. I got 1 Mirror Entity. I got a Spellbender.
What to do?
I got a Counterspell. More than half of the remaining cards in my deck are secrets. No more Arcanist though, which is a problem. What's it gonna be?
I must safeguard the
Keeper of the Grove, okay, 2 damage, okay. Arcane Intellect, please. Nosdramu. LOL, YOLO. Let's do this. YOLO. Hashtag YOLO. Hashtag Nosdramu. Or Nosdramu. Deathwing. That's not great when I got Polymorph. Goodbye, Deathwing. Tor, Ice Barrier. We got a strong play next turn. Though this is a big creature, that's crap. Doesn't look like it. Shapeshift is not big creature play. This is good, because this will protect the
We
Kirin
have
Tor.
many secrets.
I don't want to be overconfident, but I do think we have this. And the good thing about this is I've seen his entire deck almost now. Ancient of Floor, okay. Heal's good. Get the armor. Ooh, Fireball, nice. So of course, it's better to Fireball this guy than to do direct damage, because we can get the consistent damage from our Kirin Tor Mage.
I'm almost out of cards.
You are indeed, sir. You are almost out of cards. Be great if you targeted this with something. But it looks like another creature play.
I must safeguard the land.
With something, but not with that. And then I'm assuming shapeshift attack it, yeah. Okay. Ice barrier, nice. So, he's gonna do 3 damage a turn. I mean, the math. Okay, now let's think. So, I'm gonna be at, effectively, 16 plus 7 is, what, 23? 23 life? He can do 3 damage a turn. Fatigue. 4 turns. I'm gonna just firebolt him.
What to do?
I'm out of cards.
My shield for Argus.
This is bad. This is bad. He's gonna innervate to what? Oh, the. Alright, so that's his field. That's not gonna change. I'm just thinking if I have anything that's gonna really do much against this. Not really.
I'm almost out of cards.
That does nothing for me. That's probably my last mirror entity too. 6 a turn. He's gonna be getting an armor return. I think I gotta kill this guy. We lost.
I'm out of cards.
Yeah, that mirror entity's useless.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
All of these are useless, actually.
Job's done.
I'd give up if I could do this math fast enough to figure it out, but I can't. So, on the off chance that I can win, I'm just gonna just play this out here. I don't think it's possible. He has this. All right.
Well played.